Pankaj, Parthyama, Sip Rajan, Bliss and Gautam, Sip Kumar Swami, Mrs. Sadhwani, Rekha, Sip Sagai, Sip Yogini, Sip Atmatray. So this is the list of people whom I can see. I welcome you all to this call, and today we have an interesting subject. People on the journey of enlightenment, they ask this question: what about our duty? What about my responsibilities? What about my duties? Do I have to junk it? Do I have to let go of all duties? Because I have to. Enlightenment means how can I have vairagya? I have to have detachment, renunciation. It is there in the scripture. The scripture says vairagya. And we even had a session. And we had a long session on vairagya. I hope you all remember that. So with that note, how many of you are clear about duty? How many of you have got doubt? What is this subject of duty? How do we deal with duty? So who can be the champion in starting today's discussion? Duty. Importance of duty or relevance of duty in the journey of enlightenment.
Shivohamar.
Shivoham.
Duty is necessary. We have to do our work as long as it doesn't stop us from going towards on our path of spirituality.
So does duty stop us on our path of spirituality?
Yes, of course, it is.
So that is the problem. Somebody
So
asked
we
me,
have
what
to
should I do?
differentiate. Yes.
So
We have
Yogini,
to do our duty,
yeah,
but not plunge into that. It is
so where
just
do we
like
draw a line? That is why today's subject is on duty. Where do we draw a line?
once we are done with our duty, we have to get back to our spiritual path.
So amazing. So we must, spirituality is priority B. First priority, finish all duty. Once you're done with duty, go to priority, go to spirituality. Is that what you're saying?
If not, we will be disturbed all the time. If we are on spiritual path and if we are disturbed, how are we going to go further down?
So how much time should we spend on duty? How much time? Everybody has duties. Everybody has got financial duties, family duties, social duties. So let's understand what is the place of duty in a life of a yogi or life of an ordinary man.
An ordinary man is always immersed in duties.
Very good. Very well said. So is it okay? I'm an ordinary man and I'm going to be duties. I'm going to be busy in my duty. Okay, not okay.
Yeah, as far as he's ignorant and he's not aware of the spiritual path, it is okay for him. But
I'm sure he will just die and he will come back and he will suffer and he will come back to earth and rebirth. And again he will suffer and do his duty and again he will die and come back. So it's okay.
That is how the cycle is going to be.
No. So are you saying, is it okay? Why are you not doing your duty? Why are you here on the call?
Because I am on my path and I want this only as my duty. I want to get liberated. So for me, I will do my duty and I come back to my spirituality.
Okay, very, very interesting. I really like Yogini's clean, candid, honest message. But I want more opinions. Bliko is volunteered as champion too. Let us understand. Today's, again, I told you, every day's AiR. I don't know whether it opens your eyes or not, but it opens my eyes. I feel I'm blind. And when I come to AiR, I become awakened. Every day AiR opens me because you all are the ones you enlighten me every day. So let me see today how you all enlighten me. Bliko.
Shivoham.
Shivam,
Shivoham, everybody. Duty is part of Artha, which is a basic fourth pillar of the life in Sansar. So it is necessary, but and unavoidable in sense, because to survive in the Sansar, somebody has to one has to earn his money and get into the in the Sansar in a well position, so that he can do something higher. If he want to get enlightened, or he want to liberate from the cycle of this karma, this duty he has to give a very second priority, or the priority should be given to enlightenment. And duty can be done with detachment also. It is, if it is given priority number one, he will be lost in that.
so Bliko, let's be a little bit clear to the group, Bliko. So we should do our duty. What is our main duty? How do we balance our life between duty and spirituality?
Yeah, so balancing is most important, and the balancing.
Is there a way to merge? He has duty. Can you please repeat it?
Yeah, so duty can be done with the priority in the mind to get enlightenment. So that is priority number one, and this is considered as a waste of time, in a sense that this will not give me any advantage unless I do it with detachment, with remembering my goal all the time, in duty as a service of humanity, service of God. And you remember it as a part of the unavoidable things. And then you can, as soon as you are out of that, you can give your 100% to that, and try more, or to give more and more, and get rid of this duty as early as possible.
So let me use this for a moment, because I will many people, Rajan, Atmatray, Rumataji, all want to speak, but we are in a very, very important discussion today. I'm telling you, today's discussion is critical on the journey of enlightenment. So please participate. Today's discussion is absolutely critical, and I wish that all of you participate and get the best of this. Of this. So Bliko said something. I unfortunately could not hear Bliko very well, but I think he said that we have to balance, we have to do our duty also, and we have to do spirituality also. Bliko, in essence, in one line, can you summarize what you said, Bliko? Quickly, can you summarize in one line?
Shivoham, so I mean to say that duty is unavoidable things in the life, and if we remember our goal and do the duty with the background of the goal in mind, and do with the detachment, it's okay, and we can stop it as early as possible.
Bliko, I would like to respect you. With all due respect, I'd like to ask you a question, Bliko. Are you telling me that the duty of enlightenment is not the biggest duty? So
That
therefore, I'm leaving
biggest,
you with a thought, what you are saying. To me, the duty
no,
of enlightenment, the duty of liberation is the biggest duty in life. And therefore,
yeah,
what
the
you
goal,
are saying.
I use the word goal. Goal is to be liberated. That goal has to be first priority. Duty is essential to survive in that, and it is a means to do the duty to get you in liberation. Otherwise, if you sit idle and do nothing, you cannot concentrate on your goal of enlightenment.
Nobody's saying we should sit idle and we should do nothing. I think so. My point to all of you, I would like to hear Rajan, Atmatray, Rumataji. We need clarity about this, Rajan.
Shiva, Namaste Guruji.
Shivam.
Namaste.
Yes, Rajan.
In this samsaric world, duty is inevitable, unavoidable. But while performing duties, don't lose conscience. Remember, we are not the decider. We are only an agent of the doer, the sipper. Do the duty as an agent, not the doer.
Okay.
And
Good.
do not undertake any duty which is self-defeating.
Self-defeating.
Never take such duties.
Today, our professor is a very philosophical mood today. Highly philosophical mood. Thank you. Atmatray. And then Guru Mataji. Yes, please.
Duty to be done as Nishkam Karma or as a Karma Yogi.
The moment you do duty as a Karma Yogi, then you have transcended duty. Then you have no duties, Mr. Atmatray. That is the Karma Yogi. Karma Yogi has gone beyond duty.
कर्म योग करना जो 5 योग बताए ना उसमें से कर्म योग to be as a duty.
You have given up to now the diamond answer. You have given the diamond answer, but do you even know what you have said? Do you understand what you have said? What it means?
Karma Yoga means
how does the Karma Yogi do his duty? Can you please tell me?
Karma Yogi, God's work, the work of see, he is
my dear Atmatray.
Yeah.
A Karma Yogi has given up all duties. A Karma Yogi has no duties.
Okay.
Do you even understand what you said, Atmatray? Karma Yogi has no duty.
Okay.
Because he has surrendered himself to the divine. He tells the divine, I am nothing. You are everything. My hands are not my hands. My hands are your hands. I do nothing. There's no karma. I am a yogi. It is a very profound answer, but I don't know whether you understood what you said. Please think about it.
Our work as an instrument of God. बांसुरी जैसा instrument बन के काम करना है.
But then there's no duty, na? Then you are just an instrument. Then there's no you have transcended your duties. The problem we are talking about, what about duty? What about my family? What about my work? What about my business? What about my responsibilities? What about everything? This is what everybody is confused.
Yes. Correct.
So that when we talk about duty, some of you said duty is inevitable. Even death is inevitable. No. Can you escape death? You can't escape death. You are going to die. At least your body is going to die.
Correct.
Girish, you put up your hand after Rumataji. Rumataji and Girish. Rumataji.
Shivoham Pranam Guruji.
Pranam Mataji.
Guruji, duty से मुंह तो नहीं मोड़ सकते. We cannot close our eyes.
Very nice.
Duty we have to perform, but we should remain in consciousness and do the duty. For example, while doing cooking, we can remember God. We can listen to bhajans. It is not necessary that cooking, while doing the work, we cannot remember God. We can remain in consciousness while doing our duty also, but we should not be attached with the people for whom we are doing our duty. We should remain in consciousness.
And do you think this happens all the time?
But we should not forget our duty towards God also, who has given us birth, and we have to unite with him, and we have to thank him for our blessings.
So the problem is we get pulled by duties. The duty pulls us.
Yes.
So what do we do when the duty pulls us?
Remember God as much as you can while doing duty also.
Very good. Very good. आपने एक शब्द नहीं यूज किया. If you are doing the duty as a karma yogi, then it's not your duty. If you are doing a duty in a yoga, there is no duty. You can go to your son's PTA meeting. Suppose you have to go meet the teacher of your son's school. Does it mean that as a lady you have failed? Bolo. Suppose you are
no,
going to your
Guruji.
son's PTA meeting. Does it mean you failed?
No, not fail, because I have to look after the child whom I have given birth.
Correct. But then I asked the lady, so now you are busy with your duty. She said, yes. I told, come for Zoom call. She told, not possible to come Zoom call. I said, why? Because my son has karate classes. Then my son has computer classes. Then my son has tuition. Then my son has homework. Then my son has tomorrow exam. Then
Actually, she is literally involved in those things. But child is attending the class, not she. And how much level you involve yourself in that depends upon us only.
So there's a man has business. He says what to do. I have to go business. I have to go income tax. I have to go because there's a case. My people are calling me. It is annual day of the company. I have to go and cut ribbon. They have called me at the opening ceremony. I'm the chief guest. I'm the chairman. I have to go cut ribbon. No, I'm only telling you all one lady's example, one man's example. I want you all to think. And before the end of this call in 15 minutes, we need answer.
Guruji, because cutting the ribbon is most important for her, because her ego is there. She is given respect.
For him.
So that is important for her. Whatever she thinks is important, she will do that. If she thinks enlightenment is important, she will go towards it. If she thinks cutting ribbon is important, then she will do that.
So that
It
is what I'm
depends
asking
upon-
you.
That is her choice.
So today's discussion, see, what is my job? My job is to teach you how to deal with duty. Before this call is over, every day we have one subject. Yesterday I gave you one subject. Today I'm giving one subject. Tomorrow I'll give another subject. What was yesterday's subject? Who remembers what we spoke yesterday?
Fake happiness and real happiness.
What is fake happiness? Now suppose you want to chase fake happiness. Can I stop you?
No.
I will tell you what is fake happiness. I will tell you what is real happiness. Suppose you want to chase fake happiness. Bhago. You want pleasure. You want temporary pleasure. Bhago. Jao. At the end of the day, that will give you misery. My job is to identify and to guide you. But today's discussion is very important. Very, very, very important. How does a jigyasu, I call all of you in this call, you are jigyasu. Jigyasu ka matlab seeker of enlightenment. How does a jigyasu deal with duty? This is my question to all of you, starting with Girish, and then Samatma, Gautam. We have many people, and then also I would like to have other opinions. Girish.
Duty belongs to body level.
Yogi
has realized he is not body.
So what does he do?
So make Basuri Prabhu Sangeet Hu Tera. Like he does with the acceptance and surrender, with the detached attachment with the family and others. He works.
But you said a beautiful word, but you slipped in so fast, you slipped the most beautiful word that people did not catch. You slipped in a very beautiful word. Surrender. Are we able to surrender the duty to the divine? Are we able to tell the Lord, Prabhu, तू मेरी जिंदगी है, तू मेरी हर खुशी है, तुझ बिन मैं कुछ भी नहीं, सब कुछ तू ही ना. You will say, पैसा पैसा मेरा सब कुछ है, बेटा बेटा मेरा सब कुछ है. Then what happens to Prabhu? So Girish said something beautiful. Girish said, I accept. I surrender. Suppose your son is in the hospital and your son needs a surgery. Can you come for Zoom call? Suppose your son has an accident. Your son is bleeding from the nose. Will you tell? If you come and tell me I'm in the Zoom call, my son's nose is bleeding, I surrendered him on the footpath, I'll slap you. I'll give you one slap. I'll say, Pagal, jao, go and son is blood, now there's bleeding, you come for a Zoom call. But same thing, you say, why you didn't come for a Zoom call? I was making jalebi for my son. Again, I will slap you. What are you making jalebi for your son to miss Zoom call? You can't make jalebi afterwards. You can't make jalebi before Zoom call. Why you must make jalebi Zoom call ke time? See, you have to understand. You have to understand. So, Girish, very beautiful word, Girish. Surrender. But you all still, I don't think you all still have clarity. Girish, you have clarity how to deal with duty? Tell me. Honestly, you have clarity or you don't have clarity? Honestly. Girish is saying honestly. I want you all to teach me. You all teach me today because I have given up all duty. So you teach me what duty we should do and what we should not do. First, we will go to Samatma, Gautam. And then I want other opinions. Samatma, bolo.
Shivoham, sir.
Shivoham, Samatma.
So till now, duties were most important for all of us. Now that this has changed because we're doing our duties with detached attachment. The main thing is, though we cannot escape it because we have not gone up to that level where I can escape duties, still priorities have been changed. What was where I was available 24/7 to everyone. Now, after attending these calls, I have made myself and my priorities. Otherwise, even sitting for this call at 8 o'clock wouldn't have been easy because that is the dinner time for my family from so many years. So in this way, I have changed my priorities and whatever duties I'm doing is with detachment and I have lessened the time. Whereas full day I was attached over there, I say, no, this much only I can spend so much time on these duties and then I want it for my journey of enlightenment.
You have given a golden answer. Atmatre gave diamond answer and now you have given a golden answer. Golden answer. You have said something very beautiful, very beautiful. Anybody can tell what's the most beautiful thing she told? Has anybody told, anybody caught what is the most beautiful thing she has told?
Choose the priorities. Like she knows what.
Priority. What is your priority? And she said something else also very beautiful. Detached attachment. Two reasons I told golden answer. One, that it's very important that we must make our enlightenment journey not a priority. You must make it the priority. A lot of people make it a priority. Sorry. My priority is my husband. My priority is my child. My priority is my cooking classes. My priority is my kitty party. My priority is spirituality. One of the many priorities. Okay, is that okay? Nonsense. That cannot be one. That's not the way to do it. You have to make it the priority. Are you understanding? Samatma said something very beautiful. Now, when you make it the priority and you are living with detached attachment, it means that you are detached from many other priorities because you are detached and you seem to be attached because you don't want to hurt other people. You don't want to hurt your family. You don't want to hurt your friends. Somebody just told me yesterday, we're all going to Hyderabad for the wedding of very dear friends. So will you be coming? I sent a smiley. I said, you don't know? I don't attend weddings. They say, we know. They have accepted. What have they done? They have accepted the reality. This man will not come for wedding. I have set my priority very clear. What is the priority? Does it mean I don't do any duty? I have a duty of meeting my father every day for 30 minutes. I meet my father every day. I have a duty of calling my mother and speaking to my mother every day. I may be in any part of the world. I will call my mother and speak to her every day. Does it mean that when you're on the path of spirituality, you don't do your duty? The point is you do your duty, but you don't let your duty kill your liberty. You don't let your duty destroy your enlightenment. The problem in today's world is today people are letting their duty become the priority. And because you make your duty the priority, your enlightenment becomes back. It goes into the bin. Now the highest level is what Atma Tray said. Karma yogi. Not easy to be karma yogi. Atma Tray to bol diya. Atma Tray to bol diya karma yogi. No, it's not easy to be karma yogi. Sorry. For me, I try to be a karma yogi. It's not easy. I try to do this work from morning to night. I write a book, I write a bhajan, I give a talk, I do Zoom call, I give question answers, I speak to seekers. I am all the time, all the time trying to be in yoga. But I don't throw my duty in the dustbin. Are you getting? I want you all in the last 5 minutes. Today, I will not speak. All of you have to speak and you have to give the clarity. Otherwise, sorry to say, you will go around and you know what you will do? What's that song? Asha, Pusha, we all fall down. Ringa, roses, pocket full of poses. Duty, we all go to die. Ringa, roses, let's do our duty. Duty, again we will die. Ringa, rose. You do like that. How many more janmas you will do duty? How many more janmas you will do duty in the Leela without forgetting your priority? Every Monday night, somebody used to come to the temple for bhajans. Then they did not come for 4 weeks. I asked that man, why you're not coming for Monday night bhajan? No, last week it was raining. Why you didn't come before that week? Before that week there was customer in the shop. And then why you didn't come before that week? Before that week my wife was having a little cough. And nonsense, man. What is the priority of your life? Set you up. I love Samatma, salute, because she spoke so practically. Are you this? Let me tell you, dear Mr. Ashok Nichani, by you getting enlightenment, you think you're doing me a favor? Are you doing me a favor? Dear Mrs. Rekha Parwani, by making enlightenment a priority, are you all giving me mithai? What are you giving me?
No, we are giving ourselves air. Not
some of you think by going on enlightenment, you're doing me a favor. No, you're not doing me a favor. I am just guiding you on the right path. And the right path is to make the divine your priority. छोड़ के तुझको मुझे, छोड़ के दुनिया तुझे अपना बना लूं, छोड़ के दुनिया तुझे अपना बना लूं, एक तू ही चाहूं और कुछ भी न चाहूं. Are you able to say this? Hello? Are you able to say this? तू ही मेरी पहली ख्वाहिश, तू ही आखिरी है, तू मेरी जिंदगी. You don't say like that. For you, तू मेरी जिलेबी है, तू मेरी बिरयानी है. No, you are not able to make your enlightenment. You have to make your enlightenment a priority. Your enlightenment. You be in Dhyana Yoga, you be in Jnana Yoga, you be in Bhakti Yoga, you move on the path of liberation. Duty will take care of itself. You know what my Guruji told me? My Guruji told me 3 things that can destroy your liberation: duty, lust, and shame. 3 things that can destroy your liberation: duty. Oh, I'm busy with my duty. Lust, you are craving for something which is of the material world. Shame, oh, what will others say? Yeah? Hey, what will others think about it? Yeah, we'll do one more session in this week on shame. We have never touched shame. Gautam. Thank you, Samatma.
AiR.
Sip, Gautam.
AiR, according to my experience, I'm telling you, before not entering this enlightenment journey, I was working 12 hours in my job. So after entering this spiritual journey, now I'm working as 9 hours, and I'm not walking on the enlightenment path. I was having more expectation to buy a house, to buy a car, and to be a rich man, and to be like I want to wear suit and be stylish man. So after walking on this enlightenment path, I have no expectation. I do my duty, but I don't expect anything from my duty.
Very good. Gautam,
Now,
yeah.
And
Continue.
now I do my duty to live and to pay house rent for food, health, and shelter. That's all. But I don't expect anything from my duty. No, so now I work 9 hours, and 5 hours I spend in 2 hours morning, 1.5 hours silence, and I attend and I listen to your bhajans for 1 hour, and I attend the ask care. So 5 hours for me. So I'm just trying to attend more. Just trying to attend more hours, but I'm not able to attend more than 5 hours.
Very
So
good, Gautam.
this is my
Gautam, it's a very
experience.
good beginning. It's a very good beginning. I know Gautam personally. I appreciate his attempt to move forward. Gautam has got so many restrictions. Gautam is in a joint family. He has got people holding him back. And all of you have got some fetters. All of you have got some change. It may be desire of the body. It may be the wandering of the mind. It may be the can of the ego. I don't know what, but each of you, but I salute all of you on this call. Let me tell you, I salute you all on this call because you are that 1% who is seeking enlightenment. There is 99% who are not on this call, who are right now watching some TV program or some reels on Instagram. 99% of the people are consumed by this meaningless world in which we think we have duties, but that duty really has no beauty. That duty has no beauty. That duty has no relevance. No doubt we have got some duties we cannot escape from. We have to. Suppose you are living with a mother and the mother is dying and you have got Zoom call. Will you let your mother die and you let in Zoom call? Not possible. Suppose you have to feed your mother. You may let the Zoom call play on audio, but you will be taking care of your mother because that is your duty. Now, there are some duties which are essential. I'm using the word essential duty. We have to understand the difference between essential duty and distractive duties. Essential duty is something which is very important or more important than enlightenment. You have to ask yourself this question. If you have got some things which are low priority, drop them. Drop them immediately. Suppose you have a habit of watching one serial every day for 1 hour. Why should you watch that bakwas serial if it's not meaningful? Drop it. Because what Samatma said, make liberation the priority. The priority. Don't make it a priority. There is a lot of difference. If you are doing some duty, I'm not saying don't do your duty, but let not the duty take you away from enlightenment. There is a big challenge, my dear friends. Today's discussion is not over. You should ask me at least 100 questions. You should ask me minimum 100 questions on this subject. This is such a deep subject. But I wish I have opened the door to your head regarding duty. Am I telling you to throw all your duties away? I am telling you, use your buddhi, use your vivek, use your chudamani, the treasure, to discriminate this or that. What should I do? Should I do this or should I pay attention to my enlightenment? If my duty is taking me away from liberation, should I go away from liberation? It's not easy to give up, my dear friends. We have got some habits. We have got some addictions. It's not easy. But enlightenment is our goal. Enlightenment is our ultimate priority. We cannot forget. It is liberation from all suffering. It is unification with divine. Whatever duty we will do, finally one day we will die. I'm asking you a question. If you die tomorrow, who will do your duty? Answer my question. Answer my question. If you die tomorrow, who will do your duty? Can you answer?
Someone
Nobody will be
else.
there to do. Yes.
Someone else will do that duty.
Exactly. So therefore, it's not your duty, right?
No.
If you die tomorrow,
We
then
are
the world comes to an end.
replaceable.
Rekha Parvani.
Yes, sir.
So that's why many of you curse the Buddha. Many of you curse. Buddha was such a rubbish fellow. Buddha left his wife, left family, left the child and went away. Buddha was a rubbish fellow. Many people tell me like this. He had the courage, right? He had the courage to leave everything. He had the kingdom. He had the pleasures. He left it because he made Buddha, awakening, the priority of his life. My dear friends, it's not easy. My job is to tell you. I can tell you what is important. I can't do it. You have to choose. It's up to you. I will tell you what is the right path. The right path is liberation. The right path is enlightenment. The right path is making this the priority of your life. Can I force you to do it? No way. We will end with bliss. Yes, bliss.
Hello, Shwam, sir.
Hello. Yes, please.
You know what I do, and it's not easy sometimes to get time for me, because if I could, I can work 16 hours by day, 7 day by 7, and I know time for me. But it's not what I want. I need time for me, and I don't want get many money for nothing and get thing and thing and thing. It's not my choice. You understand what I try to explain? I don't work and work and work. It get many more money. It's not what I want.
Lovely. I'm giving you the silver prize. After Atmatrai, who kept quiet, Samatma, Bliss has said something so beautifully. You know what Bliss is telling? I don't know how many of you understand her accent. Bliss is saying,
me.
I can be busy. I can be busy the whole day. I can be busy the whole day making money because I have got work, I have got duty, I have got responsibility. But I know by doing that, what is so-called my duty, I'll make money. I'll make more money. I don't want money. Bliss is in Canada. She doesn't speak English. She speaks French. And she is one of the most regular persons in this call compared to everybody. But she is coming from Canada. It's morning in Canada. And she doesn't understand English. And she doesn't understand Hindi at all. And when I'm singing, she laughs. But she's on the call because she has made this the priority. And she has understood that this is her biggest duty, because liberation is not something fancy. This is the biggest duty of our life, my dear friends. This call is just touched the tip of the iceberg. I hope all of you will introspect. I hope all of you will not just go to sleep today, but I hope you will think and you will realize that the biggest duty of your life is your liberation, is your enlightenment, is your unification. Throw everything else in the dustbin. Nothing matters. What matters is for you to be able to become one with the divine. You will attain that eternal enlightening peace and bliss and love and joy. But unfortunately, we are all slaves of our duty. And because we are slaves of our duty, our mind convinces us. Our mind convinces us to believe that our duty is more important than this enlightenment. And mind makes a monkey of us. Mind makes a donkey of us. And with that note, touching the tip of the iceberg and going to continue the session in some other way, I bow down to you.